morning. If you would please stand when I introduce you. Representative Glenn Kohlmeyer, Missouri representative from the 53rd District. Senator David Pierce, Missouri State Senator from the 21st District. Mayor Jerry Brown, Mayor of Lexington. Colonel Rick Cottrell, the Senior Vice President for Enrollment Management. Lieutenant Colonel Darren Fitzgerald, Commandant of Cadets and Dean Students. Colonel Tim Casey, Dean of College. Lieutenant Colonel Joe Law, Vice President for Academics and High School Principal. Lieutenant Colonel Marty Morgan, Vice President for Advancement and Alumni Relations. Lieutenant Colonel Tom Hughes, Athletic Director. And Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Cody Woolridge, the Battalion Commander for the 136th Corps. I would like to also recognize a few folks in the audience. I apologize that it's as warm as it is. It wasn't too bad on the stage till Colonel Cottrell turned on the sunlights up here. But I know this morning the opportunities that we have to share together and start the school year, and there are a number of people in the audience. I can't see all of you because it's a little difficult with some of the lights up here, but I'm going to try to recognize you by groups. So if you fit into the group that I ask to stand, if you would please do that. Would all of the alumni that are here please stand this morning. Let's give them a round of applause. Those young men and women that stood, have all graduated from this institution. They have all been an active part within the school and continue to come to support the cadets and students. And we appreciate you all coming this morning. We appreciate the efforts that you all have put forth, and appreciate your support as you come this morning. I saw a few former faculty and staff, if you would stand. Okay, let's give them a round. I know there are a number of Lafayette County officials out there. If you all would please stand. I can't see all of you, but I thank you all very much for coming. Also, the city officials from the city of Lexington. Then I'm just going to group the rest of you into friends and family of Wentworth, and if you would please stand if you haven't stood already so we can acknowledge you being here. Okay, thank you all for coming. The last group that I would like to recognize before we start the program is the group to your right. It's cadets to your right, and that is the faculty and staff. If you all would please stand. You all would take a look to your right and to your back there. Those are the people that are going to work with you every day. They're going to teach you. They're going to coach you. They're going to mentor you and help you as you start the school year. These are the people that will make a difference in your lives. And each one of them start this year with the opportunity to be able to help you in whatever their job is here at the school, so that you will have the opportunity to find success. I also would like to share with you greetings from the Chairman of the Board of Trustees, Mr. Regis McDonald. I talked with Regis yesterday, and he asked me if I would share these thoughts with you as cadets and students starting the school year. The sounding of the cannon signifies the opening of the academic school year at Wentworth. The Board of Trustees wishes the 136 Corps of Cadets and college commuter students, faculty and staff a successful school year. A Wentworth education is focused on learning about teamwork, leadership, and service to others. Pushing yourself to be all you can be, both inside and outside the classroom. Wentworth is a place of opportunity seized, potential realized, and success achieved. Therefore, the 136 Corps of Cadets and commuter students, use your time wisely, and the Board of Trustees supports you in your efforts this year. Achieve the honor. And I have just one thought I would share with you this morning, and I had a whole speech written out, and I know that you're really disappointed that I'm not going to use it. I'd just like to share one quick thought with you. My challenge to you as students and cadets this year is to begin with the end in mind. We all have a goal within our life, no matter what that is, no matter what age you're at. And so that goal out here, that end process, I would ask that you think about beginning this school year with your goals in mind. Today is the first day of the 15-16 school year. Some of you will graduate high school this year. Some of you will graduate college. Some of you will be commissioned. And some of you will accomplish some things in your life that you've not accomplished before. I would submit to you that if you believe in yourself, if you work hard, if you dedicate yourself to your goals, and you reach out to others to help you, that you will find success. There are 271 days between now and graduation. So if you begin today to accomplish those things that you set forth to do, you will find success when we end the school year. So I wish you all the very best as we start the school year. It's my honor this morning to introduce State Representative Glenn Kochmeyer. Glenn represents Lafayette County and parts of Jackson and Johnson County in the 53rd District in the Missouri House of Representatives. He was elected to his second two-year term in November of 2014. In addition to his legislative duties, Representative Kochmeyer is the owner and CEO of Energy Transport Solutions in Lake City, Missouri. The company hauls gasoline, diesel, and propane and anhydrous ammonia. Glenn's dad, Omar, started the propane business in 1955. This is a third-generation business, which Glenn's son now runs for him. And in July this year, they celebrated their 60th year of being in business. Representative Kochmeyer also has served 20 years as fire chief of Wellington Napoleon Fire District, and has spent 35 years in service in the fire district business. Representative Kochmeyer was the former president of the Missouri Propane Gas Safety Commission. He was also a member of the Lafayette County Firefighters Association. He is currently the president of Lafayette County Law Enforcement Restitution Fund, a member of the National Rifle Association, past board member of the Wellington Napoleon Fire District, and Lafayette County 911 Unit. He attends the Calvary Baptist Church in Odessa. Representative Kochmeyer resides in rural Odessa with his wife Lisa. They have a son Eric and a daughter Emily and 4 grandchildren. Now that's what I was supposed to read about him. That's his bio. I'm going to tell you just a couple quick things about him before I ask him to come up that aren't on his bio that I have learned about him in my time working with him. He has dedicated himself to his district, to Lafayette County, and to many of us that fall within that jurisdiction. He is always willing to help. I have never talked with him or asked him for something that he didn't respond to, that he didn't help with, or if he couldn't do it, he went and found somebody to do that. So I think above and beyond being a businessman, being very successful in Lafayette County, being a state representative, he's also a friend of those of us within the county and within the district, because he cares about the people. He was telling me about some things he's going to do this week, and this is kind of what I guess you would say is kind of the off-season a little bit. Both he and David don't have to be in this city every day, but I'm not sure there is an off-season for these gentlemen because of their dedication to their district. So this morning, it is with great pleasure that we have Representative Kochmeyer to speak with us.
Thank you, Colonel Lehrman. And yes, I'm going to need these. And thanks for turning on the heat light so I can read the speech here. Good morning, cadets. Well, welcome. And thank you to everyone who's joined us to celebrate the start of a beginning of a new year in the annual Sounding of the Cannon ceremony. But before I say a few words, I must acknowledge Mayor Jerry Brown for his role in making this event possible. It was then Colonel Brown who established this tradition more than 20 years ago. So let's thank Mayor Brown, Colonel Brown, for starting this tradition. I also want to thank Superintendent Colonel Mike Learman for giving me the honor of delivering this address. It's an honor that's traditionally given to one of Missouri's finest, the late Congressman Ike Skelton. And it goes without saying, I have some mighty big shoes to fill here today. But I'm excited and ready to take on the challenge. And I hope you all are excited for this new school year to begin and eager to meet the challenges and goals ahead of you and confident in your ability to succeed in every endeavor you choose. That applies to your time here at Wentworth Military Academy and everything you do in life or after you leave this fine establishment. Today, you're part of something much greater than your own personal success and bigger than what you do for your family and friends. You are part of the important work we are doing to build a community, our state, and our nation, graduate by graduate, citizen by citizen. In life, we are constantly climbing ladders. When you entered elementary school, you entered the first level at kindergarten. When you entered high school, you entered as a freshman. And when you enter college, here again, you enter as a freshman. When you enter the workforce, you enter on the bottom rung of that ladder. I'm part of that family business, trucking business, and when I walked in the door, I wasn't the boss. I started at the bottom. And if you don't believe me, ask my dad. So, I also retired as fire chief from a fire department just up the road. And when I walked in the door, I didn't start as chief. I started as a volunteer firefighter and worked my way up to fire chief. And you know, even if you get later on in life, you start at 53 years old, I became a state representative. And guess what? I entered the door in Jefferson City in the capital as a freshman. No, I didn't walk in the door as a senior, and no, they didn't give me the gavel and say, "Here, Mr. Speaker of the House." My whole class entered as a freshman, as did Senator Pierce. When Senator Pierce walked in the Senate, they didn't automatically hand him the gavel and say, "Here, you're chairman of the Senate Education Committee." He worked his way up. And that's what we all do in life. I'm currently working my way up the ladder in the House of Representatives, and I hope one day I will have a leadership role there. That's no different when you walk in these doors, through these doors out here. Unless you transferred in, you entered as a freshman. And when you leave these doors as a senior to further your education or enter the workforce, you're going to get on another ladder. And you know what? You're going to fall off of that ladder once in a while. We all fail. That's part of life's journey. But failing doesn't make you a failure. Once in a while, we need to pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and give it one more try. My dad passed away in April, and when I fell down, I can still hear him say, "Get up, try it again." Back in 2004, I ran for my first public office, and I lost. I received 48.5% of the vote, but that's not enough. In this game, it takes 50% plus 1. Yes, I went away bruised, but you know what? It made me work even harder. So I waited until the time was right, and I ran for office again in 2012, and I received 59% of the vote in that election. Winston Churchill said, "Success is not final. Failure is not failure. It's the courage to continue is what counts." Keep those words in mind in years to come, because without a doubt, you will fail. But it's how you react to failure is what determines how successful you will become in life. Churchill also said, success is the ability to go from one failure to another with no loss of enthusiasm. I challenge you to live by these words. Don't let failure sap your enthusiasm, and don't give up before you've accomplished your goals. You know, campaigning, we knock on a lot of doors. We go door to door, we give out literature, and in life, you all are going to have to knock on a lot of doors. You know what? Some doors won't open. And you know, some doors will get slammed in your face. But eventually, you're going to get that one door that's going to open and help you see what the opportunities you see. But whatever you do, don't stop one door short of success. You are blessed to be here today at Wentworth Military Academy. I challenge you to dream and to set goals for yourself. But don't stop there. Get to work and make those dreams a reality. Our community, our state, our nation needs you. I know you're up to the challenge, and I look forward to seeing what you all can accomplish. May this be a productive school year where you make the most of every opportunity given. We know you are capable of achieving great things. Now it's your responsibility to make good on the vast potential you each possess. Thank you.
It's very tough to follow Joe Wall. He's an excellent speaker, he has a wonderful mind, and he has you in mind all the time. So keep that in your mind. There's a resource that you need to use, whether you're a cadet, whether you're faculty, whether you're staff, or whether you're a citizen in our community. Let me say, on behalf of the citizens of the legendary Lexington, welcome to Wentworth and welcome to our city. It is now your city as well. You are in the process of many features of your life, just as Representative Kochmeyer said. One of the features that you are involved in, although it may be subtle, is that you are starting another legend for legendary Lexington. You are part of our history. You will make history. The 136 Corps of Cadets is a very special group of people to our city. One thing we want you to understand is we are here to serve you. Our motto is service, and we want you to understand that we want to help you in any way we can. That is not only for the Cadet Corps, but that's also for the faculty and the staff and other members of Wentworth Military Academy. Let me just say that I think Representative Kochmeyer spoke eloquently of the opportunities that you have. Those opportunities are success and failure. I will not dwell on that at this point in time. I will tell you our city's arms are open, our hands are open, and we would enjoy having you visit our place anytime you want to visit. Come to my office. It's an opportunity that we can sit down and look to the future. One thing about legendary Lexington is that it's full of legends. It's also full of historic events. Take advantage of those. You will find that Wentworth is an integral core to our city, and therefore you are an integral core to our city. So we welcome you, our citizens welcome you, and I say thank you for being part of the 136 Corps of Cadets. Take every advantage to achieve the honor.
I'd like to personally welcome all of you to the commencement of the 136 Corps Cadets. The Wentworth Corps Cadets consists of students from all corners of the world, and we came here for several different reasons. Whether it be for academics, athletics, or commissioning as an officer in the United States Army, there are a few things that I believe will help us all be successful throughout our experience here at home. Preparing ourselves. Don't settle on the schedule that is made for you. Create a routine that prepares you and your peers to meet that day's Be accountable. Have the willingness to answer for the outcomes of your choices and actions, both good and bad. Look to yourself before coming to blame towards others. Work towards making things right and have a solution for every disagreement you have. Improving ourselves, whether it is developing personal accountability, establishing a routine, or learning a degree. Find something to leave here with that benefits your future. Remember, nobody can give you accomplishments. You have to find them. One last note. Take advantage of the opportunities that are given to you and use the concepts that my work provides you to prepare not only yourself, but your peers for success in future education careers. Work hard and do great things. Thank you.
Duty, honor, country. These three hollow words dictate what you ought to be, what you can be, and what you will be. They are your rallying points to build courage when courage seems to fail, to regain faith when there seems to be little cause for faith, to create hope when hope becomes forlorn. They teach you to be proud and unbending in honest failure, but humble and gentle in success, not to substitute words for actions, nor to seek the path of comfort, but to face the stress and spur of difficulty and challenge, to learn to stand up in the storm, but to have compassion on those who fail, to master yourself before you seek to master others, to have a heart that is clean, a goal that is high, to learn to laugh, yet never forget how to weep, to reach into the future, yet never neglect the past, to be serious, yet to never take yourself too seriously, to be modest so that you will remember the simplicity of true greatness, the open mind of true wisdom, and the meekness of true strength. Duty builds your character. It molds you for your future roles as the custodians of the nation's defense. Duty makes you strong enough to know when you are weak and brave enough to face yourself when you are afraid. Duty. Honor gives you a temper of the will, a quality of the imagination, a vigor of the emotions, a freshness of the deep springs of life, a temperamental predominance of courage over timidity, an appetite for adventure over the love of ease. Honor. Country creates in your heart the sense of wonder, the unfailing hope of what is next, and the joy and inspiration of life. Country. Duty, honor, country. These three hollow words reverently dictate what you ought to be, what you can be, and what you will be. This is always an exciting time on the campus as we begin a new year. We actually begin planning for a new year at the end of graduation. So we've worked pretty hard over the summer to get everything ready. We are ready to get this school year underway. Cadets, when you are released, you are to go to your third period class. Faculty, get ready to accept the cadets and students in your classrooms. Thank you for being a part of the 136 Corps of Cadets opening ceremony, the sounding of the cannon. Please rise for the Wentworth song and remain standing for the Corps dismissal.